Yo, YouTubers, what's crack-a-lackin'? Nathan here again, bringing you a commentary. And the gameplay is some gun game, just a little ante up. Me and my friend decided to just knife only, and I think together we get 70 plus knives. It's pretty funny. They were getting pissed. But that's not the topic for today's commentary. The topic is school. Not just anything about school. I'm talking about high school and about how to get through it, kind of. More on the getting better grades side. So first off, I want to talk to you guys about there's the good teachers and there's the bad teachers. Everybody has them. Every school has them. At least I have in the past few schools I've been to. But you know, the bad teachers, you just gotta work harder in their classes, try to learn it by yourself. If you can't, go to tutorials. And then there's the good teachers that everybody likes, and they're just a really, even if they're not that good teaching, they're just good people, and it's easier to learn from them because they relate to you more, they talk to you, they get into conversations, while the bad teachers just ignore you, and they don't even care about you. Like, I have a teacher this year, and she hates me, and it sucks, even though I do good in her class. Oh god, just burp, sorry. Studying's a big key. To some people, I don't really study that much, and I study right before tests, which I do good on tests. I'm a AB student and pre-AP classes and AP classes, so that's my way of studying right before tests. I usually pick up on things real quickly and easily, so school isn't really that difficult for me. I rarely have homework, so I'm never really busy. That's why I game a lot, because I have nothing better to do. And classes to take. This is for people who haven't really got into high school yet, or freshman or sophomore. Future classes. If you're looking for electives like blow-off classes, I would suggest art if you haven't taken it, or any computer class that might help you if you guys are commentators like me. I took video tech my first year, and that helped me with GFX a little bit, and VFX, working with videos and editing and all that. I learned a few from that class. But I wasn't into commentaries then, so I didn't really try my hardest to pick up on it, but I learned some from that, and I still use it with Sony Vegas today. Friends. Friends. There's the good friends, there's bad friends, there's the gay friends. Yeah, everybody has them. Hanging around the types of friends really picks on your grades and what they're gonna be. At least to me, that's how I view it. If you hang around all the weed smokers and all the potheads who don't care, your grades are probably gonna plunder down into a deep hole, and you're not gonna be as successful as you might have been before. Well, if you're friends with other people who are like you, you'll probably ask each other about questions on homework or anything else, project coming up, or help on math or whatever, etc. And if you're a friend with smart people, it's hard to relate to them, because when I study with smart people, they just do work, and I do not understand because they do half of it in their head. I don't like studying with smart people, but if I have to, I'll try. I ask questions a lot. And projects. I personally procrastinated my sophomore and freshman year, and it sucked, because I would be up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning trying to finish a project that's due, and it's just ridiculous sometimes. But this year we've had 2 big projects. Like right now we're working on building a roller coaster in physics, and we only have like 2 weeks to do it, which isn't that bad, but we have like 4 other papers that we have to do in the 2 weeks too with the roller coaster, so it's a lot of work. And I suggest not procrastinating, even if you think, oh, this is easy, just do it right away, get it over with, so you have more time and you're sure. And then even if you do it, you could go in and ask the teacher to see what you would get, and then maybe improve on it a little bit to get an even better grade. So my tips are, don't procrastinate and just do it, get it over with right away. And test taking. On test taking, I would suggest it depends on your teacher. My teachers do free response and multiple choice. I suggest doing free response more first, because if you study like me right before test, you're gonna remember most of the stuff. So you know all the formulas and all that stuff. Well, if you do the multiple choice, you might forget it, or it's just harder. And usually for your response are worth more points, so you'd rather have more points getting credit for those than if you miss a few on multiple choice. But you still got to know what to do on multiple choice and how to take them. I use process of elimination. I pick out answers that I know are completely wrong and narrow it down to 3 or 2. And if I don't know it, I pick the best one, or I try solving it backwards. I'll plug in the answers and see if I could get to what the question's asking from there, from backwards. So that's my test taking advice. And a new big thing that's going on in schools is technology. I think technology is starting to take over schools, at least my school. Like, we're allowed to take notes on our phones now. Like, our school has added Wi-Fi network that we're allowed to connect to, but it's like YouTube and all, Facebook's all that blocked, but you can still get on certain websites like Wikipedia and stuff to look up information for classes. And they're letting us just use our phones more during class. A lot of teachers don't care if we text. So I think technology is advancing in the education system now, since everything in the world is becoming more technological. At least to me, that's how I see it. But technology, I think, is going to help us. Even like now, our teachers have these smart boards, and they're just touchscreen, like whiteboards pretty much. You could graph on them, you could write notes on them, you could cross stuff out, add stuff, point arrows. It's just crazy how they do it. And it's a I think it is a projector. I don't know. It's just crazy. I think how the smart boards have advanced from chalkboards and writing notes on that and then flipping them over and erasing to the whiteboard with the dry erase marker to projectors, and before the projectors they had the overhead viewer things with the little plastic see-through sheets. I remember all that in like 3rd and 4th grade, and look at it, 7 years later and you got freaking touchscreen phones and all this crazy stuff. I would never imagine this happening if I was back in 4th grade. And my sister, it was her birthday, and she just got a laptop, and she's in 6th grade. She got a little mini book, and I was like, geez, I didn't get my first laptop till I was a sophomore, which was last year, so I thought that was kind of crazy. Well, that's just me blabbing about school and trying to help you guys out if you guys haven't been through school, or even if you have any tips, please leave it below in the comment section. This is just to help other people out in school, or people that might not need it and just are looking for a little bit way to do better. Well, this is Nathan. Thank you for listening. I'm out.